Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and you're watching my Side Noob channel, which is a side channel to my main channel, Lock Noob. And yeah, today we're going to look at USA versus UK soft drinks. So we've got Dr Pepper, Sprite, and Coca-Cola, all the original flavours from the US, sent to me by a subscriber, Jason. So thank you so much for sending me these. Plus the UK equivalents, and I've got the full sugar ones, not the diet ones, so we do a direct comparison side by side. So just to see whether it's true that the American ones taste better, or at least different to the European equivalents. Now, I've heard for ages that there is a taste difference, and a lot of people prefer the American ones, although some people say that they're sweeter. I honestly never tried them, so I don't know. Also have a bonus for you. At the end, there is some grape soda, but we don't really get this in the UK. I mean, look at this, and look at the nearest equivalent that I could find. American style grape soda, but even from the colour, I'm not so sure that's true. Anyway, that's why I was saying it's the end, because they're clearly a lot different. I don't know in terms of flavour, but in terms of looks for sure. So where to start? I'm going to start with my least favourite. I don't know about you, but I'm not a big Dr Pepper fan. I'm also going to pour it out into these shot glasses so we can actually have a bit of a look at some, if there's a colour difference as well. And yeah, let's crack on. So I'm using like some of my lock picks to keep the bottles in check. So one thing is, this is interesting. These are half litre, 500ml bottles, and the American ones are 591, so just over a pint, which I think is 568 mils. So it's an odd, for me it's an odd size, but then I guess it's a, you know, if you deal with fluid ounces, this is a 20, which I believe is a common drinks measure in the United States. So yeah, here we go. Gonna fill it up most of the way. Kind of looks normal colour to me, so that's the American one. Just going to pop that down there as a reminder, and then we're going to get the Euro one. I say European, it's from the UK, but I don't think there's much difference from my experience, at least, in terms of the European flavours. So, oh, got a lot more fizz in this, but that could just be sort of age. These were transported from the US as well. Maybe they had further to go from manufacture. Okay, so you can see that this one's a bit more carbonated, but like I said, that could just be age and transport. The colours are virtually identical. Smell? Yeah, smell about the same. Right, let's try the American one first then. Here we go. Well, nice. It's got that typical sort of sherbety, cherry taste that you'd expect. It's not overly sweet, I'd say. It's quite nice, actually. Try the European one. Oh, there is actually a taste difference. I didn't expect that. It's almost like it's a little less sweet, but not massively so. But to me, it's got a little bit more of that sort of cherry, almondy flavour that Dr Pepper seems to have in it. I actually prefer the US one. I'm not a big Dr Pepper fan, but if I had to choose, I'd choose this over the one we get any day. Now, whether it's just the batch or whatever, I don't know, only drinking one bottle to the next, but definitely there is a flavour difference, and the American one just slightly takes it. It's a little less intense with that almondy cherry flavour, which I personally don't like, but if you do like that element of it, maybe you'd like the UK one. But since I don't, I actually find the American one a bit more palatable. So yeah, I'm going to clean these glasses off and we'll go next to the Sprite. Okay, we're back. So here is the American Sprite. It's in a green bottle. I think we used to get this in the UK. I don't know why we don't anymore. Again, a little less carbonation. I think it is the transport, because obviously it flew over here, I think, so the pressure might have got to it. But the flavour will still be there. So this is the US one. And I'm expecting the same, that the sort of UK version will be a little fizzier. Oh, a lot fizzier. Oh, that was close. I think we got it. Oh, and actually a real burst of sort of lemon lime just hit my nose there. A bit more vibrant. Okay. So, again, US first. Let's have a go at this. Ooh, well, that's noticeably sweeter and a lot less lemony than I'm sort of used to. I'm kind of a Sprite guy, so yeah, that wasn't. I mean, it's okay. Let's try this one. Oh yeah. Just loads better. It's a lot more zingy, a little less sweet. So, whilst the US Dr. Pepper was a lot better, not a lot better, but yeah, quite a bit better. The US Sprite, yeah, just I don't know, a bit too sweet. A little, maybe I don't know whether it's the sweetness that detracts from the lemony liminess, but yeah, this is a lot more sort of refreshing. I don't think I'll even bother washing between these because the Coke is going to be a lot more kind of intense, isn't it? So let's have a go. This is one I'm most interested about. What's the US Coke going to be like? Is it going to be, oh, a bit of a fizz on that one? It's good. Let's have a go. So, get the top back on. Get the UK version. Again, a bit fizzier, but I think it's a transport thing. Here we go. Right. Let's try the US one first again. Let's do a colour comparison this time. To my eyes, identical as well. So, no difference in sort of colour. Let's try the American one. Nice. Actually quite nice. Not as sweet as I was expecting. I was expecting from what I've read and heard that this would be like crazy sweet. It doesn't taste that sweet. It's quite nice. Very familiar flavour. Let's try this one. The one from the UK is try. Ah. Yeah, a bit different. I think I prefer the UK one again. This is actually really nice, very familiar. But this one has a little, again, a bit more acidity to it. A tiny bit less sweet, but it's not like loads less sweet. Like I said, I was expecting this to be a lot sweeter. The flavour is just a tiny less sweet, a little bit more acidic, and I actually prefer that. So I think that if I had to go for the Dr. Pepper, it'd be the US one. All the rest, I think I prefer the sort of more zingy flavours and less sweet flavours of the UK ones. But then that's what I grew up with. I'm biased, and I'm sure that if you were used to drinking the ones from the United States, you'd probably prefer those out of nostalgic reasons as well. Right, let's bring in the two which are the most unlikely pairing, aren't they? This is a clear bottle, but the soda is almost certainly like a dark purple, almost black. And then this is, well, it's just like red. It's very odd colouring. So let me just finish this cola off and then... And again, the flavour's going to be so intense, I'm not even going to bother rinsing these ones at this point. So let's have a go. Okay, American grape soda. Oh my goodness, look at that colour. Oh, the smell as well. Wow, that is something. That colour is, you probably can't tell the black background, but that is really purple. I don't have anything sort of white to hand that I can put as a backdrop, unfortunately. Oh, I do. Hold on. No, that's too heavy. No, I don't have anything white, but I mean, you can see that's a very purpley colour against my hand, can't you? Compare that to this. Again, I don't know what that's trying to be, but it's very disappointing. I'm not one for colouring, but I mean, that's really insipid, isn't it? Let's look at them side by side. They're almost completely different. What's the smell like? Oh yeah, that smells... I really like it. Really like the grape flavour nerds, which we can get over here in the UK, and this smells just like those. That proper American grape flavouring, which I, by the way, really love. What's this smell like? Not that. It's boring. It's like, oh, it actually smells like, weirdly, more like chemicals than this, even though I bet if I did an ingredients check, this might have less in it. Let's do an ingredients check. So this one just has water, corn syrup, phosphoric acid, artificial flavour, and some preservatives. And this has carbonated water as the first ingredient, then grape juice, 3%, then black carrot concentrate, blah, 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 blah. Wow, that goes a long way. And I can't even see sugar on this, just sweetness. So this doesn't have sugar in, has actual grapes in it, unlike this, but if it's trying to be an American-style grape soda, surely it should have sugar or corn syrup or something in it, and it definitely should have that hot same flavour. So let's try the grape one from the US. I mean, I don't think I could drink it. It's really, really, really like very fake and chemically, but it does have that delicious sort of artificial grape flavour. It's kind of fun, and I think if you're going for a grape soda, that's exactly the flavour that I would be thinking of. Let's try this American style, apparently. Weird looking one with black carrot juice in it. Wow, that might as well just not exist. That's awful. Okay, so clearly, even though it's a bit too intense for me, if you're going to get a grape soda, you've got to get a US one, because whatever this is trying to do, it's just not doing it at all. It is. You can't even see it's trying to be that. The flavour is so different. I'll try again. It tastes more like soda than grape. How do you get it so wrong? No, do not recommend. So on balance, for my taste, it's 50-50 UK versus US. But as I said earlier, it's almost certainly going to depend on what you're used to and how nostalgic you are about these different flavours. But certainly, yeah, when it comes to the grape sodas, there's just no competitions. They're not even the same sport. It's not. It's just wildly different. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, leave a like. If you've got any comments, leave a comment below. Thank you, Jason, for sending this to me. Do drop a subscribe if you want to see more weird content like this, and I'll see you all next time.